Oh my god, settle down, please! Oh, what's up everybody, D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla King of the Monsters discussion video. I love this. Okay, so I don't know how so many people have forgotten this, but I have mentioned this on the channel before. You don't have to tell me like I don't know this. If you would watch the videos that I make, you would know that I've talked about this. On June 8th, Michael Dougherty tweeted out, and I'll read you the tweet. The skeleton of a creature that might or might not be Anguirus is briefly visible in one shot just outside Godzilla's underwater lair. Well, actually, Mr. Dougherty, you lied. He's in 2 shots of the movie, but he's only clearly seen in 1 shot. I got you there. Okay, so I've talked about this before, and I've talked about the fact that, yeah, it's an Easter egg. That's what it is. It's what it's called in the business here. It shouldn't be that big of a deal that they put an Easter egg in a movie, right? They put Mechagodzilla Easter eggs in Godzilla King of the Monsters. They put Biollante Easter eggs in Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now they put an Anguirus Easter egg in there. Doesn't mean we're gonna see all those monsters. I don't know. I mean, like, Marvel movies have so many countless Easter eggs to things that never come to fruition, and no one complains. They're just like, oh yeah, it's an Easter egg to the comics. We have an Easter egg to a Toho movie, and everyone's like, that means it's 100% gonna be sequel set up. That's not how that works. That's not. I will say, even if Anguirus does show up in the Monsterverse down the line, it's not because of this one thing right here. This one thing right here that we're gonna talk about today has nothing to do with that. This was put in here as a fun little visual reference for us fans, and nothing more, okay? We're good there? All right, let's keep going. So Michael Dougherty confirmed this a while ago, June 8th. I've talked about this on the channel. Initially, I had said, I don't think it actually is Anguirus' skeleton. I think he's just retroactively saying it's Anguirus' skeleton, a retcon. I thought it was just like a joke, like, yeah, Anguirus' skeleton's in the movie. I mean, he's dead, but it's in there. Because we did know there was bones in the trailer. We saw the bones in the trailer, and in the concept art book that I have, it's stated to be Godzilla's skeleton. So I was like, oh yeah, you know, that makes sense. He could just retroactively be like, ah, it's Anguirus. And then there you go, you're all good. Well, then Godzilla King of the Monsters had its digital release this week, and with that digital release, we got a much clearer image of it. If you stop just as the explosion that Serizawa detonates in Godzilla's temple hits the outside of the temple, you can see the bones of a creature there, and when you look at those bones, it's Anguirus' design, because it's an Easter egg. I don't know why this is so surprising to people. When Dougherty himself confirmed this 2 months ago, I don't know why this is such a shocker for people, the fact that we can see it now. It's like, yeah, well, we already knew it. I don't know why this is a big deal. It's cool that he actually went the full extra length to make it look like Anguirus, because it has the head sculpt. It's got the same bone structure as Anguirus would have. It's got big spikes on its back, which is weird. I never thought about the spikes on Anguirus' back being part of his ribs. I actually hate that. I don't like looking at that because it really doesn't make sense to me. He's got a big shell back. What is going on? Either way, there's big bone spikes on the back of this creature. All right, cool. It's a cool looking Anguirus skeleton. That's great. I love it. We got another additional image, which is a BTS visual effects shot showing the Anguirus skeleton in Godzilla's lair. It's awesome. It's Anguirus' skeleton. It's got the full body structure, clearly a quadrupedal kaiju with a big tail, got the spikes on his back, and the very defined Anguirus head. It's supposed to look like Anguirus. Yeah, I get it. I made a tweet about it saying it is a creature that looks like Anguirus, but due to copyright law, it isn't. And so many people got so mad at me, like, well, D-Man, Dougherty said it may or may not be. He said that because he can't legally say it is Anguirus because it's not legally Anguirus. Even if, once again, they put Anguirus in the Monsterverse after the fact, this right here at this moment in history is not Anguirus because legally it can't be. All right? I wasn't trying to be a Debbie Downer and be like, it's not Anguirus at all. It doesn't look anything like him. That's not what I was saying. I acknowledge that it looks just like him. It's Anguirus. I'm looking at him right now. It is Anguirus, but it's not legally. It can't legally be Anguirus. I was trying to have some fun with it. I was making a joke. What was that Austin Powers gif that we used? Because I was retweeting someone else. It was just a joke, and then everyone got on my butt about it like I'm an idiot and I didn't understand that it looks just like Anguirus. I get it. I can see it. It's cool. I really like that idea. It does open the door for the future of if they want to introduce an Anguirus looking creature, if they want to just introduce Anguirus, if they get the rights to him. There you go. The precedence has been established in the Monsterverse. This won't be a monster coming out of left field. This will be something we have precedence for because we have its bones in the Monsterverse. That's great. I love that. Really cool set. setup if it's setup, which at the moment, at this point in time in history, it isn't. It's just an Easter egg. I don't know. I know I'm getting really technical here, and people hate it when I do that because they're like, it ruins the fun. I'm just trying to be realistic here. We're probably never going to see Anguirus in the MonsterVerse, probably, but if we do, that's really cool. I'm all for that. I think that'd be great. Just don't shoehorn in Godzilla vs. Kong because he'd feel really out of place there and he just bogged down the plot. I'm all for that. It'd be great. I'd love to see Anguirus return. I'd love to see him get some respect. And it's cool because we have setup for it in Godzilla King of the Monsters then. We can call it setup at that point. If Anguirus is introduced, we can't call it setup yet because they don't have the rights to the character, so legally it isn't. It's just a fun little visual Easter egg for us. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about this? Are you guys super hyped about it, or are you guys taking the stance that I am, which is like, that is an awesome Easter egg and nothing more at the moment? Maybe in the future it'll change. Who knows? Well, that'll do it for this one. I didn't want to drag this video out forever, but I wanted to talk about this because I figured it was worth talking about. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. D-Man out.